All right, here we go, friends. Today we're talking about least common multiples. So previously we talked about factoring, which is taking a number and breaking it into its pieces, so essentially making it smaller. And we also talked about multiples, which is taking a number and then kind of like fast adding, right? So multiples of 4 are the ones we talked about. So it would be 4, 8, 12. It's kind of like counting by that number. So least common multiples, and we can break those words down. Least, and apologize for my handwriting, and common, and then multiple. And so if we identify those numbers, or sorry, not identify, but if we talk about those numbers separately, least would be, let's see, smallest would be a synonym, another word that means about the same. Just basically we're looking for the smallest number. Common means that we are talking about 2 or more, right? So if you have something in common with somebody, that means there's 2 or more people talking about it. And then multiple, obviously that's the multiple. So again, that's the 4, 8, and so on. You're going up the multiples of a certain number. Okay? So the way we would usually do that, and there's, just like I usually talk about, there's more than one way to do some math, is we could do a multiples tree, I guess you could call it, or a multiples chart. So let's take the number 4 and the number 3, right? So we know the multiples of 4 are 8, 12, 16, and 20. And we'll stop right there. And the way we would do this is we would do the same thing for 3. And I'm just kind of underlining them to separate a little bit. So these are all the multiples of 3. And we could keep going. But I spy with my little eye a number that is in this list, as well as a number that's in this list. Oops, oh goodness. My goodness, I messed up. Well, we all do it from time to time. That's the number I meant to circle. So what does this mean when they're in each list? It means they're a common multiple. Now, if we kept going, here's the other thing, is if we kept going, I know that eventually this list, if I kept counting by 3s, I'd get to another multiple of 3 and 4 that match. So these are both common multiples, but this is your least common multiple. And so we're going to practice that for a little bit today.